Have you ever wondered what are some of the most awful ways you could possibly die? Or some of the funniest? Well, in comic books, there have been a lot. And so today we're going to be covering some of them. And I'm going to be playing Guess the Comic Death with these two idiots. But before we get into that, Elias...
That's not very nice. Hey, everybody, just real quick before we get into the video, just want to remind you to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know your favorite comic book death in the comments. Follow us on Instagram at The Cosmic Panel. We're doing claim sales all the time over there. We got lots of crazy books available for sale right now. As of this film, I have an incredible pile of Spider-Man comics available. I'm just going to do a money spread of comic books. So yeah, you guys can help support us by following us on Instagram and buying stuff from us there. Or you can follow us on eBay at the.cosmic.panel. Any support really helps. Thank you guys so much. And let's get on with the video.
Yeah, so the way I'm going to run this, I'm going to go one at a time with you guys. It's either going to be Elias's turn or Balti's turn. You get 1 point if you guess if it's Marvel or DC. I will say up front, there are no indie comics in this because otherwise it would get just so ridiculous. There's too many, and there's a lot of satire comics, so it would be purposefully unfunny. So anyway, Marvel and DC, and if you guess who it is, you get 2 points. Elias, you're going first. Okay, this person died when their spine snapped from rapid dissension.
My God.
This is Marvel. This is Gwen Stacy.
Ding, ding, ding. Correct. Okay, Elias starting out strong with 3 points on the board.
The only one that I'm gonna get.
That was the only one that you would have. Yeah.
Well, don't worry. I start with some softballs.
Yeah.
I start with some softballs just to really get the juices going. Balti. This person was brutally beaten up with a crowbar and then exploded.
That's DC. Jason Todd.
Yes, correct.
Yes. Okay.
Correct. 3 points on the board, Balti. Okay, now Elias. This person was eaten and swallowed alive.
That's it. Okay. This person was eaten and
I can
swallowed.
tell you their ribs were eaten brutally.
Oh, okay. So I'm thinking zombies. I'm thinking Marvel zombies.
So are you thinking Marvel or DC?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Marvel.
Okay.
Oh, their ribs. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Blob. Fuck. I'm just gonna say. I'm gonna say Giant Man.
Wrong. It is Wasp, who gets brutally eaten by Blob in Ultimatum.
Yeah, no, what? That's why I said Blob.
Was it an easy one?
You were close. You were on the right track.
Was that one of the easy ones?
That
was one of the easy ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the most
eaten and swallowed whole. I should have.
Horrific.
But it is
panels.
Ultimate Universe in my defense.
Yeah, it is also one of the most horrific deaths in the comics. Period.
Yep.
Okay, Balti. They died giving birth to themselves.
To themselves?
You heard me.
I mean, that's a Marvel thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I'm like.
Can I steal? Is that allowed?
I will say if Balti says that he cannot get it, or if Balti's wrong.
No, I don't think I'm gonna get this one.
Wrong. We'll do it like that.
I don't think I'm gonna get this one.
Okay.
Is this Captain Marvel?
No.
Shoot. All right. Well.
Okay, so it is Spider-Man who gave birth to himself. He became a giant spider, and then he gave birth to himself.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, that was indeed a thing. He got turned into a spider, and then died, gave birth to himself because he was pregnant as a spider, and that was how he got organic web shooters. That was the whole thing was just to do that. It was really weird.
Just thought it was a he was just in a cocoon and he
that was him.
Type shit.
My
I mean, like, I didn't know that he gave birth to himself. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she makes a whole comment that like, oh, you're pregnant. Like she literally says that, and it's like, what the fuck?
Cool.
I
don't know why my brain went to like Cable, some sort of time travel thing. So I was like,
that's not a bad guess, honestly.
But I was like, oh, that's too crazy. And then the Peter Parker giant spider thing is so not crazy enough.
Right now, you guys are tied at 4 for each. So, Elias, this person was brutally run over by a yellow tractor trailer.
What? Jeremy Renner, cut that out.
Oh.
God damn.
I don't know.
Both.
Wait. Sorry.
Yeah, I was
Let me
gonna
at least
say.
guess Marvel DC. Fuck. Marvel?
Okay, wrong. It is DC. Balti, do you want to guess who it is?
Is it?
Balti
No,
looks like
I
he's
mean,
going to be able to guess it somehow. I don't know why you would know this, but
probably don't. I'm thinking.
Just give it a shot.
I was thinking Tim Drake for some reason. It's got to be a Robin because they've all gotten pretty fucked over throughout the.
you know, honestly, that's not a terrible
Valid,
guess.
but I don't think Tim has died, has he?
Has he?
I don't think he
did.
has. Yeah,
No,
he's like the one
Really?
who hasn't.
the only one.
He's literally. There was one time where we thought he died from
I
like
felt
a
bad
bunch
for
of
him.
drones, but then it got revealed that he got teleported by Superman's dad, who was somehow alive because Doctor
Okay.
Manhattan.
Mhm.
Comics is complicated.
Oh yeah.
Comics is complicated. We should put that on a shirt. Comics is complicated. All right, so who is it?
So it is Chip the Green Lantern. The reason why I said yellow tractor trailer was because literally because it was yellow, he couldn't stop himself from getting killed.
Bro.
John Stewart literally says, "Hey, Chip, no, don't run that way," and then he gets brutally run over.
Bro.
It's a whole thing where
This is
John
an 80s
literally.
book? What book is this?
This is like an '80s book. This is Green
Okay.
Lantern Mosaic specifically.
Oh,
Chip's
okay.
the like
That's
squirrel
funny.
one, right?
Chip is
Yeah.
the squirrel one, so
Yeah,
he gets
okay.
brutally murdered solely because it's a yellow tractor trailer.
Yeah.
It is pretty horrific. I'm not
That's
gonna
good
lie.
stuff.
Yeah,
That's
that was
good
back when
stuff.
the color thing was more literal than like a metaphor.
Yeah, no.
It was
It
like-
didn't. It didn't
yeah.
become it didn't get phased out until like the
Yeah.
'90s, I believe. Yeah. So pretty awful. Moving on, Balti. Starting with you.
Okay.
This person was brutally impaled by their own skateboard through the chest, damaging their heart. Elias it looks like he knows this one.
I'm just thinking of Green Goblin, Spider-Man 1. That's what I'm thinking
So
of.
is this Marvel
I
or
know it's not a
DC,
skateboard. Marvel, I guess.
Okay, you're correct about the Marvel.
Yeah. Is it the Green Goblin thing?
No.
No.
Elias, what about you?
Oh, you wasted your guess. You just
I
said
thought you were
it's
being-
not a
I thought you-
skateboard.
Yeah, I thought you were
You know
being
that.
like, because what else would you call it without giving it
No,
away?
it's a skateboard. I'm being
Well,
very
it's a
literal.
skateboard.
There's so many goblins. Like,
Yeah,
if you say
yeah, that's
glider,
true.
they could. This is going to be. I'm between two.
If you know
and
the
I'm hoping that
name
I'm
of the
right.
book it's from, I'll give it to you.
Well, the name of the book is going to be Amazing Spider-Man, but the character I think is Rocket Racer.
No, wrong.
Is it Night Thrasher?
No.
Oh,
It
okay.
is
Well, then I didn't have it.
Ecstatics. It's from Ecstatics. It's El Guapo,
Oh, okay.
who's a
Oh, that wouldn't
character
have.
who his whole mutant ability is that he can control and levitate his skateboard,
Oh,
and he
okay.
rams himself into a wall, and the skateboard impales him through the chest.
I really thought it would have been
I thought you would have gotten this
One
just
of
because
those
I know
two.
that you read that series. So
Ecstatics.
yeah,
Which volume? I've only read the
apparently
original.
Volume 1.
I don't remember. Sorry to say.
Well, so right now
sounds like
Balti's
some
in the lead with a 5,
pure
and Elias
luck.
has 4. Somehow
sounds like some-
Balti's
Something that would happen from like The Boys or something. That
No,
they
it's
do just some
absolutely
joke
ridiculous.
character.
Ecstatics is comedic for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's on
supposed to be like the
purpose.
reject mutants, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell.
So Elias, this person was aged so quickly that they turned into literal dust.
I do know this too. I'm not gonna remember who.
Is it Marvel or DC?
I know I read it, so I want to say. Fuck. I'm gonna say Marvel.
Wrong.
Fuck me.
DC.
All right. Oh, Balti. now.
Balti.
Is it
Oh.
Ra's al Ghul?
No,
I feel like they've done that a couple
It is-
times, but
Barry Allen during Crisis on Infinite Earths. This is
All
one of
right.
the easier ones I left in there.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
no points.
Sounds familiar.
I feel
Yeah,
like
he
I haven't read
he
it.
runs so fast that he ages himself to nothingness because of the anti-monitor, basically.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. I knew it was DC because there's like 18 characters that would be able to do that or get that done to them. It was just like which one.
Yeah. So, Balti,
Turn
this
into dust.
person was brutally backhanded in the face so hard that their face exploded. Marvel or
Fuck.
DC?
DC?
DC is correct.
I feel like I should know this.
I'd be surprised, to be honest. This is
Is
one
it-
of the harder ones.
I don't know. Is it fucking Barry Allen?
No.
It's the it's from the Batman meme where he slaps Robin. Robin actually fucking dies in that panel.
Next panel.
Really?
No.
I was like, what the fuck?
Okay. So, Elias, you got to guess.
No, I got no clue.
Okay, so this is Panther, hit character Panther.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Who dies when Superboy Prime backhands her so hard that literally her face turns into mist.
I knew it was a Superboy thing. I just
It happens in Infinite Crisis, too. It's really brutal. It's like,
Bruh.
literally, he just backhands, and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Wait,
and everyone else is like, bro, you just literally killed her.
Panther?
Panther. P-A-N-T-H-A.
I don't know why I thought she was an indie character. Okay.
Next up, Elias. This person accidentally jumped into space so high without any space gear.
Oh, boy. Marvel?
Marvel is correct.
All right, there's something. Yeah, I was just going to say it's somebody with, like, just super strength that's not going to know what they're doing, but I definitely haven't read this.
I think you could stumble into this, honestly.
Yeah, I'm thinking some Gamma character, but I can't pin who. Fuck. Jumped so high that they just went directly into space.
Yeah, they just
Right.
jumped into space, and they were not prepared for that.
It's got to be somebody new to their powers.
And they died because they were in space.
Man.
So obviously cannot survive the vacuum of space.
Right.
clearly it's Stiltman.
Honestly, that would actually be a really
just
funny bit.
extends into
Unironically,
space.
Like, yeah.
he's like, Spider-Man, no, don't break the remote. That makes my stilts go infinitely long. It's just like he just goes. It's like the Exitor meme where like his head keeps
Executor,
growing.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's just Stiltman instead. And he's just going into space.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just gonna say
winds up in
A-bomb.
nowhere.
I think it's a new Guardian or like some like young character, but I can't think of who. So I'm just gonna say A-bomb.
No. Okay, Balti, what's your guess?
No, because he can't. Whatever. I'll say him anyway because I don't. Scar.
No. So it is Grasshopper from Great Lake Avengers. He accidentally, this is his first day on the job. He just got the new suit. This is the second Grasshopper, by the way. He just got the suit. The first one got killed by a Psy in the first issue. And then in the second issue, he comes in, he gets the suit. He goes, man, I can't wait for all these new adventures. And then literally next issue, you learn that when he first jumped, he had it at max and it jumped him into space and he just fucking dies. So yeah, no, it's
It's nice.
the only
that
reason
they
you
have...
learn about that is because Doorman is like, yeah, so you died, Neil. Like, I'm really sorry.
It's good that there's a setting that goes up that high and apparently no warning that like turn this dial past this point, you might be reaching the danger zone. And I like that the last Grasshopper didn't like leave a note or anything.
Well, to be fair, he wasn't expecting to die. So I mean, it was
Yeah.
it was a thing of so when I say he got killed by a Psy, honestly, he kind of got fucked over because the Psy got thrown at Doorman, but the Psy went through Doorman and went into Grasshopper. So it was a thing of like, it would have hit Doorman if he was a normal person, but he's Doorman. So like, it just went through Doorman and just killed Grasshopper instead.
And this is also 80s or 90s?
No, this
When
is
was
the
this?
2010s, 2000s.
Oh.
They go through 4 Grasshoppers by the end of
Because you
the
said
run.
that was which Avengers?
Great Lake
Great
Avengers.
Lakes. Yeah, that's
But I
a
can't
new one.
remember.
But yeah, they go through 4 Grasshoppers by
not
the end
thinking
of
of
that
the
run. It's really like it's an ongoing bit that like every other issue they get a candidate to be Grasshopper and then they just fucking brutally die. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Okay, Balti. This person was shot in the head, shot in the privates, and then slowly run over by a steamroller.
Okay, I just need this isn't a... Is this
Was it Marvel or
purely...
DC?
Well, this is a question. This is just a question about the game itself. Is this purely like deaths in comic books or just comic related?
This is in comic book.
Okay. I probably should have asked that before I guess the
If
fucking
it was comic
Spider-Man
related,
one.
it would be way too vague.
Yeah, I probably should have asked that before the Spider-Man 1 thing. Marvel.
Okay, you're correct, Balti.
It's gotta be
Balti's
some.
surprisingly.
It's gotta be some Deadpool person or something like that. It's gotta be something.
Deadpool villain.
Someone who would do something stupid like that.
That's true.
Fucking no. Probably, honestly, it could be Deadpool himself.
So is that your guess?
Sure.
That's wrong. Elias, what's your guess?
Ajax.
Wrong.
Fuck.
So
that's what I was thinking, but we said no movie.
Wolverine. He fucking dies. It's in Punisher Kills the Marvel Universe. He shoots off Wolverine's face, then shoots off Wolverine's dick, and then proceeds to slowly crush him with a steamroller.
That would not kill him.
Oh, it does somehow. Like it.
No, I'm just saying it would not.
Normally, no, but this is like an
normal.
alternate universe, so
And
I guess
he
it's
gets
like
past
weaker.
the adamantium.
I'm sure there's some stuff that preface that, but anyway.
Yeah, that's like the basic gist of it.
Yeah.
It's silly.
Anyway, Elias.
Hello.
This person was used to spell out happy birthday.
Aw, man. Fuck. He's another one that I've definitely read and I'm not going to remember.
I know you read it because we talked about it.
Man, shit. He used to spell out happy birthday. Well,
Is it Marvel or DC?
oh, okay. Wait. Hold on. Because it's coming back to me. Hold on. Okay, yes. There we go.
Is it
so
Marvel
it's
or
Marvel.
DC? Okay.
And this is a good inclusion. I like this. And this is Dakin and Wolverine's son.
Yes.
Akihiro, Fang, whatever you want to call him.
Yes, you are indeed correct.
Can I get an extra point for each name that I give? Each code name.
Right now, you have the lead.
Yeah,
You're at 8.
Dude,
to
I'm
7.
barely hanging on right
That
now.
was
You don't need
close.
extra points.
Yeah.
That was close.
So literally,
I was getting nervous there.
what happens is
So goofy.
on Wolverine's birthday,
So
Sabretooth
goofy.
always does a little special thing. And so this time he decided to capture Wolverine's son, rip him apart, and use his body parts to spell out happy birthday. This happened 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So goofy.
This
So fucking
this was
goofy.
recent. This was a
It's like,
90s thing.
Yeah, it's stupid. Because doesn't he have healing factor? Like, what's the deal? Like,
He does, but it isn't as strong as Logan's. Like that's like a plot point because
Yeah.
like he couldn't have adamantium in his body consistently like Wolverine could, which is why he never got adamantium bones like fully.
Huh.
But yeah, no, it's pretty fucked.
Yeah.
Also, it's like full dismemberment. It's like the reason why Wolverine would live is because his bones can't die and his bones can regenerate like everything
Unless
else.
there's a steamroller. Or is it
Right.
Yeah,
getting shot
I
in
guess
the
a
dick
steamroller.
that-
I guess he just
Yeah.
loses.
It could just be getting shot in the dick is what took his powers away.
Oh, you know what? That probably was it.
That could have, and then that was what led to it.
Yeah, you know, that was actually, you're
Yeah.
right. So, Balti, this person was brutally shoved into a fridge. I will give you a point if you can name the character associated with this, since I don't think either you or Elias will be able to name this character, because it's a major thing that this character basically got no screen time. Or they did get screen time, but
Just like Taskmaster.
Page time?
page time, yeah. I
Well,
wasn't
just making
sure how to
Yeah, get it right.
yeah,
No, I'm
page
just making
time.
sure.
Panels. I should have just said panels.
Is it? That sounds like a DC
Well, is it
thing.
Okay, you're correct. It
Okay.
is indeed DC. So right now everyone's tied. We're both at 8. Balti, can you guess who this
So-
is?
So character related, like
Or character related to this specific character.
who it's from. Like if it's this is my guess, but like if it's like someone who's friends with Batman or something like that, right? Like
Yeah,
Like,
like
that's what
you
you
would
mean?
be.
Okay.
Yeah, I would count that, quote unquote, in that example. Like, yeah,
it does kind of sound like a Batman thing.
is that your guess?
Yeah.
Okay, incorrect. Elias, what about you?
No one else has fridges.
This
Bro,
does sound
obviously,
kind of familiar.
Batman doesn't need a fridge. He never sees it. Alfred handles that.
Yeah, it does sound kind of familiar.
It very much should. It's like a thing that
Yeah,
put like a certain
Oh.
author on the map.
Yeah. So this is
It's like in the back of my head.
from Hellblazer, Green Arrow,
Incorrect again.
name
So
it.
this is from Green Lantern.
Green Lantern. Fuck.
Oh,
So this is
Green Arrow was what I was
Alexander
thinking
DeWitt.
is because of Green Lantern.
This is
Yeah.
Alexandra DeWitt, and she got literally shoved into a fridge by Major Force.
Yeah, I knew
it's a
this.
whole thing,
Mm.
and the thing is,
I
it
don't know
was
the name
so
of the character, but
revolting
yeah.
that it made Gail Simone, a hit comic author, write a
Yeah.
blog about how female characters are quote unquote fridge, which means killed off
yeah. that fridge.
unceremoniously to boost up male characters. to the point where fridging is literally now a term. Like you fridge a character, that you literally kill them off, like just
Yeah,
to like
for the male development.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I did hear about that.
I should have known that. I love Gilsman.
no, it's one of those that I was like, okay, you know, this is pretty good. Okay, Elias. This person got eaten by zombie goats.
Zombie
Marvel
goats.
or DC?
Just gonna say Marvel.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Zombie goat. Probably read this at some point, but
I think there's a high
the fuck's-
probability that you did.
problem
Even
is
around
that
goats.
well, I'm thinking Marvel zombies, but then the problem is that there's so many deaths in Marvel zombies. It's like not remembering who got eaten by goats.
I'll give it to you if you can guess the series.
Well, I want to say Marvel zombies, but I don't think that's right. It sounds like some Deadpool shit. I'm gonna say Deadpool.
Incorrect. Balti, what about you?
I want to say like Marvel zombies and like a Thor character.
Balti,
Like
you're
a-
correct.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
I was purely based
Elias,
on who would be
Elias,
around
if you had
goats.
guessed Marvel zombies, you would have had it. You
No, I
had it
know.
yourself.
You-
so
you,
it's Blazing Skull and Marvel Zombies Destroy.
Yeah.
So he and two other characters get brutally eaten by Thor's goats who have become zombified. And
Yeah.
it's like a whole thing that like Howard the Duck built this team
Yeah.
and they get killed off.
Dumb
and, like,
Dumb Dugan and Howard. Yeah.
yeah, so it's good, yeah.
Yeah.
So Balti
Sad
gets
as
2
myself.
points from that.
Purely the
Damn.
goats thing.
Wait, 2
I was
points?
like,
Yeah,
there's
because
like
he guessed the series. I did say that.
there's like a handful of
Yeah, but I guess
of
the-
characters by goats. Yeah, you get one.
Well,
You
he didn't
got
guess,
one, yes.
He didn't guess the character though.
True, but I did say if you can guess the series, I'll give it to you. And I said that for you.
Yeah. No, sorry. I thought that was a third point, like a
No.
Like
third point thing.
No, I was saying that just because I doubt either you knew who Blazing Skull is. So
no.
I know who it is. I just didn't know
I
that
do
that's how he
not.
died in the Marvel Zombies.
number
thing.
one Blazing Skull fan over here.
Well, he's a World War II Golden Age hero.
Damn, he actually
He's
does.
a prototype
is
of Ghost
Blade-
Rider.
He is Blazing Skull's number
I
one.
guess he literally is.
He's
Damn.
a Ghost Rider
Okay.
prototype. Yeah.
Number 1 out of 1.
Okay, Balti. This person had their quiver of explosive arrows catch on fire and explode.
DC.
Incorrect.
There's a 50-50 chance.
Bruh.
I mean, all of them have been 50. There's no.
I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, but it was
Marvel.
there's
Well,
wrong.
Balti, what is your guess? Now that you know it's Marvel.
I mean, if it's
Wait,
Marvel,
we've been defaulting.
yeah,
to,
we have been kind
to
of defaulting
changing to the other
stealing.
person if they don't get the first thing right.
Oh, have we? Okay, then.
Yeah,
then
probably shouldn't
Elias.
have
been.
been, but I'm realizing now that we have, so I feel like we should stick to that.
Okay, Elias. Who is it?
This is fucking Marksman.
No,
Dang.
this is.
Is it Hawkeye?
Yeah, actually, this is Hawkeye. I'm not going to count that, but this is Hawkeye.
Yeah.
So it actually became a meme that Hawkeye's quiver gets. It's during Avengers Disassembled, and his quiver catches on fire. He screams, "Not like this! Not like this!" And then he jumps on a jetpack guy, flies up in the air, and blows up into a Kree spaceship. And then it's revealed that Wanda made that all up.
Word.
And then that's
I-
how he becomes Ronin, like later on.
I
Like that, he
remember-
faked his death with that.
I
Yeah, it's
remember
literally
it being
it gets memed by Deadpool later on.
yeah. That's why I was saying it was 50-50, not the Marvel or DC, because I remember it being one of the major Arrow guys, so it was either him or Green Arrow.
I mean,
I just
yeah,
didn't remember
that's-
which one it was. I just remembered it was like a really stupid, like one of
I
the
didn't
main
remember
guys.
about this. No, I
So,
didn't.
this is the final one. Elias. This person was forced to have no mouth and was consumed by a pack of vultures. Marvel or DC?
Wait, what are the points right now?
Points right now is Balti with 10 and you with 9. So Balti's beating you by 1.
Fuck. No mouth and eaten by vultures.
Yes,
DC.
that is correct.
Okay, cool. I feel like this is something that like Zatanna would do, and I'm not gonna be able to guess the actual character that's killed, so I'm just gonna say Zatanna, just like out of like association.
Incorrect. Balti, do you have a guess?
I'm not gonna be able to get.
You might.
I'm thinking like a a Wonder Woman character, because that also feels like something. But I do not know shit
Just
about the
guess
Wonder
one,
Woman
just pick
characters.
one.
Fucking Ares.
Incorrect. This happened to Batman.
What the fuck?
During the Emperor Joker arc in Action Comics, where Joker got Mr. Mxyzptlk's powers. He would every night revive Batman and kill him in a different way. And one of the ways was he forced Batman to have no mouth and then proceed to have 20 vultures eat him alive.
Word.
Yeah. By the
That's
end
really
of that
specific.
arc, Batman is so traumatized from getting killed every night for like the past like 100 years that like he literally reverts to like basically like not being able to talk. And then Spectre is like, yeah, he's never going to be able to do shit unless you take his memories, Superman. And Superman's like, yeah, fine, I'll take all those deaths. And so Superman takes that for some reason. And then Bruce is like,
eats that.
yeah. And then Bruce
Yeah.
is like, what happened? And he's like, Superman's like, you don't want to know. You died so many times, Bruce. You don't understand.
Wait, like take his memories, like
Literally,
Superman has it,
Superman has the memories of all those deaths.
and he's just cool with that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
Bro, he's just built different, I
Because
guess.
hope.
that's what I was gonna. He just doesn't care
Basically,
enough.
Spectre says he's mortal. He can't handle that. Like literally, that's like a thing. Is like he is mortal. He shouldn't.
Yeah.
One, he shouldn't have lived that long. Two, he died in like the most excruciating, most creative ways, and then was resurrected every day because Joker. So like the way that they beat Emperor Joker is that like Superman tells him like, okay, I need like they make a bet about like, oh, if I can't make you do this one thing, then you have to give your powers back to Mr. Mxyzptlk. And so he goes, okay, kill Batman permanently. And Joker's like, I can't do that. Like, I need him for my identity. And then he loses the powers. That's an oversimplification, but okay. So
we
we're
tied
at
now?
an unfortunate impasse. Where
Gotta
we
bring
are
out the tiebreaker.
tied. We are tied. So we're going to. I have one more death. This person was brutally smothered in the crib.
Whoa, wait. Are we doing? Is this for Balti?
Oh yeah, I guess it would be for Balti.
How are
yes.
we-
So Balti.
Okay.
This person was brutally smothered in the crib.
Interval?
That is correct.
Is it? No. Oh no, she died in a funnier way. I can't think of anything, so I'm gonna say, even though I know it's not the case, Xavier's twin sister. What's her
No,
name?
that's
Yeah.
honestly not a bad guess, though. To be
Yeah.
honest.
But she died in a funnier way, so
Yeah. So Elias, what's your yes?
Um,
I was gonna
I'm
say
gonna
no
go-
response.
I'm gonna go Valeria.
Incorrect. This happened to Black Bolt in the Ultimate Universe.
what?
In the most recent Ultimate Universe,
Oh.
the Maker smothers him in his
Oh,
crib.
okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
It's like a whole it's in the Free Comic Book Day issue where they get Human Torch back for the Ultimates. There's literally he puts baby Black Bolt in like a Black Bolt costume onesie, like the skeleton of the baby, and puts him in the crib still, like just keeps him in the crib, just permanently there. It's really weird.
Yeah.
So Balti, congratulations, you have beaten
Yay.
Elias. Elias will not be able to get any sleep tonight, knowing that he lost to Balti. Elias is very over competitive.
I hope
You have a winner speech?
that I'm gonna choose to make it worse for Elias by telling him that half of that was just luck. That I did not know a lot of those I did not know a lot of those deaths. So there you go, Elias. Just a little bit.
Do you want to
extra
thank
keep you
anyone?
up. Yeah, I'd like to thank the Punisher, and I'd like to thank Superboy and all of the other people who killed people. For
you're
making
the
this
real
win
heroes.
possible. Yeah, they're the real heroes. The Joker, you're the real hero. So
And Elias, do you have a loser speech?
No.
Anyway,
Very
hopefully
It
you
should just
guys
end there. To be honest.
hopefully you guys enjoyed. Comment down below what goofy or horrific comic deaths you guys have read, and yeah, maybe we'll play another game show some other time.
shout out to Cassandra Xavier, right? What's her
Cassandra
name?
Nova. I thought you were going to
Cassandra
say
Nova?
Baby Smothered in Cribs.
Yeah,
I was like,
no,
it's like
no.
shout out to Baby Smothered.
Shout out
in Cribs.
to shout
I
out.
was like, damn, bro.
Yeah,
That's
well,
like-
close enough. Shout out to Cassandra Nova. Got choked out in the womb and still made it. She's built different.
Well, oh, okay.
Is this
yeah,
is this technically a Perplex the Panel, by the way?
this is a Perplex the Panel.
We probably should have said that before.
It's fine.
It's okay.
Anyway.
We'll just edit this part right into the beginning.
Anyway, hopefully you guys
I
enjoyed.
mean,
Remember to like,
probably
subscribe, support your local comic shop, and read comics. Bye bye.